Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another draft video, Bronze to Mythic Challenge. What are we picking today? Well, we have Suspend Aggression as the rare. Pretty good card. Exiles permanent, and if it's like a token, they can't replay it. If it's one of your guys, you could replay it and still draw a card. There's Muse Seeker, Eternal Student, Scolding Administrator. Bunch of random commons. I think we'll just take the rare. I think this card is good enough, and red-white is a solid deck. Otherwise, you'd probably take either Muse Seeker or Scolding Administrator, I think, are the next best two cards. White-black is pretty good, and Muse Seeker is also pretty good. Alright, the best card in this pack is definitely Environmental Scientists. If we wanted to stay red-white, we could pick Daydream, Dig Site Inventory, Tackle Artist, or a red-white land. Or we could just take Environmental Scientist just because it's the best card. I don't think Daydream is that good. I have been impressed with Dig Site Inventory. And land is always nice. Pick two here. Oh, it's kind of weird. I think I'm going to take the land, oddly enough. I think Dig Site Inventory, Daydream, like you can get that effect pretty easily. And if you're going to take that green card, you would do it to try to maybe be Converge. But red-white, you would, like the land you would also take to be Converge. And it goes with our first card that's red-white anyway. So it's an interesting pick. Pick three, we have an Elite Interceptor, which will definitely be our pick. If you were black-green, you have Teacher's Pest. Blue, you have Essence Scatter. Everything else is whatever. But we're definitely super happy with an Elite Interceptor. Alright, now we have a Tome Blast, which will be our pick. I always see this card fix what's broken. It's pretty bad. Yeah, this pack's pretty whatever. Got some 2-drops, but we're happy with Tome Blast. And now we will take another Elite Interceptor over Spirit Call Enthusiast. We don't have any token makers right now, and Interceptor is just the best white card, I think. Okay, now we have some good cards here. There's Pick 6 Essence Scatter, which is really good. There's Wander Off, Stand Up for Yourself, a Proctor's Gaze. We're going to take Stand Up for Yourself because it's in our colors, but pretty much looks like red is the least open color based on what we've seen. To no one's surprise, the Sultai colors are like kind of open. It's a lot of Essence Scatters. I swear, every time I'm not drafting blue, there's 30 Essence Scatters. Every time I am, there's none. Alright, well here we get two red rares. We'll take the red-white one, Aziza. Just being able to copy some spells is always, can be like pretty broken, and at worst it's a 2-mana 2/2. He's a Glyph Mage and a Tackle Artist, so I'm sure we'll get 4-drops later on in the draft. Here we have a Pick 8 Teacher's Pest, Barrage, Adventures. So if we were black-green, we would have double Pest, but not really much else. I mean, we're going to just take land here. We're not really looking to play any of these other cards. Could splash a black card. So this is our opening pack. There's nothing for us. It's all Sultai cards. Cuboid Colony going all the way around. Just shows how people aren't playing blue-green. We could like audible into black-white, and we would take like Poet, but we're just going to take land again. Now we have 3 different lands for any kind of Converge card. If we open like a Together as one, we're just going to play it, right? There's Daydream here, which is pretty good with the Interceptor, but there's also Tackle Artist, which is also just a pretty good card. I think I'm just gonna take Tackle Artist. I found this creature just always be giant, like just super big. Pick 11, the Teacher's Pest. All the black green cards came all the way around. There's Harsh Annotation, which I really don't want to play, but I'll just take it for the signals. Just maybe somebody goes into those colors. And then we see pick 12, two black green cards again. I probably just should have took the land and passed both, or I should have took the worst of the two cards. Yeah, so anyone to our right is definitely not black green. If I were to guess, I don't know. I'm not gonna even guess, honestly. If they're not black green, then they're sharing one of our colors guaranteed. And same with the people to their right. Yeah, here we see another Biomancers. Yeah. Alright. We open up an absolutely broken green mythic. I feel like I've opened this card twice now, and both times I've just been unable to play it. There's also, I didn't even know, Dismembers in the format. And then we have Carol. I mean, we probably just take Dismember. You can play this in any deck because of the Phyrexian mana. It kind of works like a Bitter Triumph. You do have to pay 2 extra life, or 1 extra life, but it costs 1 less mana. And I would like Carol, but I'm just going to pick this card. God, I hate opening this. This card's just so broken, and yeah, I'm just never... Like, what if this was the draft I went black green and I had double Teacher's Pest and whatever, and boop boop beep beep, and I win the draft because I have this card. Alright, so we picked this. Let's go back to this layout because it's easier. Ah, yes, another black rare that would go perfect in black green. The colors I'm not in. I'm totally not mad about that. Alright, so we got an Ink-Shape Demonstrator, 4 mana 3/4 Ward 2 that gets +1/0 and lifelink. I mean, we could trigger it pretty easily. Otherwise, we could take a Rubble Rouser or an Honor Bound Page. I do like Rubble Rouser a decent amount in these red-white decks. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Rubble Rouser. I think it's just an always a solid card. Second Tragedy Feast. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. It's so ridiculous. Well, we'll take Tome Blast and ignore all of these cards. Yep, just Tome Blast and ignore. Tome Blast and ignore. Hehehe. Alright, at least we're still seeing cards for us. They have a Relic Sloth versus a Pursue the Past. I think both are pretty good cards. I would love both. I think I'm going to take the Relic Sloth. Just 4/4 trample lifelink. When we have a bunch of removal and double interceptor, being able to get in with that seems nice. And now we have pretty much 0 playables for us. There's Interjection and Honor Bound Page, white black card, blue red card, and a Transcendent Archaic. I mean, if we get no other 4-drops, I would play the Page. I'm not going to splash those cards. I could play an Archaic. This is a 7-drop 6/6. I mean, I guess that's the pick. See what happens with that. Yeah, now we see more 4-drops that we could pick, but there's also a Spirit Mascot, which I think we'll just take the Spirit Mascot. We only have one other 2-drop creature anyway, so. Here we see a 3rd Teacher's Pest. That would have been ridiculous. But for us, there's an Expressive Fire Dancer or a Blazing Fire Singer. I'm not really super happy with any of these. It's probably got to be the Fire Dancer. And then we have living history versus heated argument. I think living history looks good here. Now we have a glass right as our only playable. So I guess we'll take it. We could take Visionary's Dance, but nah. I mean, we have a bunch of early stuff. Okay, now we see another red white land or the ink shaped demonstrator. Um, I think we can get 4 drops that are equally as powerful, so I'm gonna take the land again. I'm gonna cut the Archaic and the 2 other lands so I don't get baited. And now we're looking at a deck. This is 15 playables, so we're not counting the lands. Just take away the non-black green cards. Take this Ember Mare, I guess. Okay, you may sacrifice an artifact. If we get no other 4 drops, we might play the Mika because we have the glass right, but probably not. All right, we see Force of Will as our as our rare. I mean, it's not super broken in like traditional limited. Like it's obviously broken in like Vintage Cube and stuff. I mean, it could still obviously be a really insane card sometimes, but having the 2-for-1 yourself in these slow grinding games isn't, and when there's less super broken cards. But for us, there is a red white rare than the hardened academic, so we will take that. Probably won't wheel the Wrangler. We might wheel Dust Speaker or Lorecaster. I mean, I expect. Obviously, we know the black green cards. This could be 4th Teacher's Pest, by the way, just so we could. Oh boy, and we open together as one. Or we get passed together as one. The black white land is fine because we have a white land already. It's just a black green land would be bad. So if we don't pick it, we have Johnny's Response. Splatter technique, we can't really splash. Johnny's Response is definitely good, but Together as One is broken. I'm gonna take the Together as One. Just put these lands back in the deck quickly just to see, what we do here. Alright, so for us, there's Artistic Process, Pigment Wrangler, or Pursue the Past. I think the first Pursue the Past is better than these 5 mana cards. You should always want one of that in your deck. Okay, there's a Duelist here, which we have seen be amazing, but that we can't really play it in this deck. We have a Thunder Drum Soloist, an Allen Historian, or a land for the Together. I mean, Thunder Drum Soloist is a solid card. Same with the Allen Historian. I kind of want the Soloist, so I will. Okay, we have Helping Hand, which is mid, an Eager Glyph Mage or red-blue land. I think we're going to take the red-blue land and play this together as one. Okay, alright. We got some blue cards, the Honor Bound page, or like a Mage Tower referee. I guess it's the the page here. And now we have more black-green cards. We have Seize the Spoils and the Ink-Shaped Demonstrator. I think we're going to take Seize the Spoils. It makes a treasure for Together as One. It's kind of like a Pursue the Past. I'm super in. I'm cutting the Mika. That card's poopy. And now we have a bunch of more black-green cards and a Debater. I guess we'll just take the Debater. We don't have a lot of 3-mana creatures. Actually, that was our second, so he's probably fine. So this is 3, 4, 5 lands. This is 22 playables right now. So we could play the Mika if we have to. So this is our opening pack. The Lorecaster was the only card to come back of the cards we mentioned. As we see, all three of the black-green cards are still here. We'll take the Lorecaster. Like, if Together as One is just a 3... Alright, well, here's another land. We'll take another land. So, how many of these lands are bad for us? Just 2 of them? Because the rest of these at least tap for one of our main colors. And I guess the black on these could help for Dismember. So it's not like super unvalue. I think we have to play 17 lands if we're gonna do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, which is the current playable count we have. So yeah, I think we're running 17 lands. We're just only gonna play mountains and plains. So 16, 11. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9 red. That's good. 5, 6, 7, 8 white. Yeah, that's fine. It's like your normal if you were playing a deck, it would, be 9 and 8. There's a bunch of tap lands, which we do have a bunch of 2-drops in our deck. But, so it's kind of okay because, turn 1, we could play a tap land. Turn 2, we could play an untap land, play a 2-drop. And turn 3, we could play a tap land, play a 2-drop. If we didn't play it together as one, you'd cut the lands and play, Mika, probably. Or the Ember Mare, I guess. Probably Mika. We could get the Archaic in because we're doing all this. I'm not sure if that's good. I think Lorecaster is probably better because it could get back together as one or one of our removal because we have a bunch of removal. So I just want to be clear for everyone watching at home. This is a trap that I fall in because I just like Together as One so much. You probably shouldn't do this, I would say. If you're trying to win, probably don't do what I did here at the end of the draft. Just keep to your guns. But I don't know, this card's just so fun and I lose to it all the time, and we have a super aggressive red-white deck that we're just playing 4 more tap lands in just to guess this one card. Yeah. We're fine. If we go 0-2, I'll take it out and put it like a random card. I'll say that. Chocolate Rain. Alright, we got double Interceptor. I'm in. If you're on the play. Oh, man. Attack for 1. We could play second Interceptor, but he uses our mana better to just untap our guy, draw a card. If we draw a 5th land, we'll rouse away a land. Otherwise, I think we're just double creaturing here. So we'll start with another Interceptor. And then I think we play the Soloist. That way our spells will get more value. And okay, he's got a Mage. That's perfectly fine. So now we have a choice between double 2-drop or a 4-drop. I think I like getting the Tackle Artist into play. Puts the most pressure on. Scientist shirt. Solid play. Bunch of 2-drops. Well, I think we want to soloist again because it blocks the 2/2 pretty well. And then I guess we can play the academic and just start beating face. That blocks our guy pretty well. Take 3. Leave your graveyard. Do we trade with the coach? We don't have any cards that we could play from the graveyard yet. But I don't know if we're supposed to trade. It would get rid of his 2/2. No, it wouldn't. I think I'll hold. Yeah, that could be a pretty good card. If that's all he does, it's kind of weird. I think we could Aziza with Rejoinder here. That seems pretty good. Or we could Honor Bound Page and give flying to like a random guy. We can copy that too, actually. That doesn't seem pretty, like, that seems pretty good. So let's play this on an Interceptor. Deal him 1. And then let's tap this guy, the Prepared Interceptor, and the Aziza, copy it, put plus up the mascot as well. And then we'll just attack for 5. If he trades with one of these, that's fine. Okay, that kind of just shits on our 2/2. Pretty unfortunate, as that card is usually pretty bad. Should have gave it more thought, I guess. But that just seemed too good. Well, if we draw together as one, we could do it for 4. Okay, another flying preventer, and he hits an expel. It's pretty bad. Why do I feel like I just always lose the first game in every draft? So brutal. Didn't want to attack with your flyer? Tome Blast. Well, I think we Rejoinder here. Guess we could attack with the first striker. Okay, seems kind of bad. Steal 1. Let's copy this. There's a Togethers one, and we have a black mana for the Dismember. Well, I think we need to kill off one of the flyers. Yeah, I guess waiting for the Aziza to copy it could have been pretty sick. Well, we can copy that together as one. How does this work? I don't think it works the way we want to, right? Because the second card isn't being cast for within Converge. Definitely just cast the second half, yeah. Right? Yeah, I don't think it works the way we want it to. So we'll draw 4. We'll just kill off a flyer. Deal 3. I don't think copying works. I mean, I could have tried it, but I don't want to tap all my guys. Can't really attack. Alright, that's his 10th land. That's good for us, I hope. I assume. No attacks. I think we get Rubble Rouser going. Start getting the pings off. Discard the land, draw a card. Relic Sloth is decent. Think we'll play the glass, right? And we'll just cast this. And we'll still have Stand Up For Yourself copied up. Barrage on the Composer, so we can't. It's pretty good that he did it on the Composer. Like, it's a good play from him. I don't even have the mana up to do this anyway, so we will not copy that. We will probably copy the Stand Up For Yourself, though. Deal you 1. Royal Treatment, yep. We'll still copy this. Kill off the Surveyor. We take 4. So this is 2, 4, 5, 6. We copy it. 7, 8, 9, 10. It's lethal. I think it's lethal. We cast two of these. This is 4 damage. That's 2 spells cast. That's 6 damage. We copy each of them. That's 10 damage. If he has like random ass counter spell, I guess we lose. Or we could just like wipe his board and attack. Or I could play like a flyer here. Not flyer, play a relic sloth. Ping him for 1 and like do it next turn. Maybe just play 1 of the Tome Blast or something. We could kill off the flyer too, which is a little safer. Maybe that's the play. We have a lot of inevitability, so... Tap that, that, and that. Pay the ward. Alright, now he just doesn't have any pressure, pretty much. I'll play our tap land, play the Relic Sloth. We'll exile. What are we afraid of the most here? Probably the Terrafractal. If he had, I don't know, some random way to get it back. Maybe we're supposed to just hit spells, though. I'm probably overthinking stuff. He had to run behind. Okay. So, yeah, I guess he could have responded with a run behind, because these are sorceries to bounce a guy, then we wouldn't have 3 creatures to tap with Aziza to kill him. Oh, that's kind of disgusting. Especially with the Arthropod. It's like the best possible draw out here, right, for him. He gets to make an unblockable creature, gain 7 life, and draw the best of his 7 cards. And now we probably lose, like low-key. Nice. Well, I'm gonna replay the Relic Sloth for sure. And then I think I'm gonna just flash back this Tome Blast on the face. I don't really care about killing these guys anymore. And with the Soloist, it does an extra 3. Yeah, we'll tap these guys. I mean, I could kill off like the Matter Bending Mage, I guess, but nah. Get rid of random spell here. I think we lose. Yeah. So this is for... Do we still have lethal here? We might still have lethal here. So this is 3 plus 2, 5, flash. Yeah, I think it's actually still lethal. Alright, nice. Soloist was so broken here. I forgot my original calculations that flashing back the Tone Blast would deal an extra 2 damage from the Soloist. So that was pretty sick. Alright, I'm not tilted. We won the game. Humongous. Alright, we will keep. Mountain, land. 4 2-drops now. So far, we have not been screwed on our dual lands, so that's nice. I like that. I think we'll just start with a Fire Dancer here. If we Tone Blast something next turn, then we get to pump. So, all right, we'll attack for 2. Just play a Mascot. Ink Mage, sure. He gets to put a student into the yard, pretty good value. Now I could Aziza plus Tone Blast copy it. That seems pretty sweet. We don't get to attack, but we get to use our removal like on this guy. I mean, we went 2-drop, 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 2-drop as our first 4 turns. That's pretty sick. He does nothing for 4 mana. Doesn't even, I guess he could student. Maybe he has like a Johnny's Response plus student. That's what he's thinking of doing here. In which case, I think we just attack with all, and if he double blocks, we suspend aggression one of the tokens. Yep, that's what he does. Our guy gets pumped, we kill his guy, and we waited to play our land, so now we can play the land that we got off of it. Pretty sick. Primary research is pretty good here. But we could once again flash back Tone Blast and kill it. But I'd rather probably just play my 6-drop here. Pursue the Past is kind of interesting as well. We could double Pursue the Past. But I mean, Lorecaster seems pretty good. Uses our mana quite well. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Which also pumps the Mascot. Am I willing to trade the Mascot? We could make it bigger, obviously, but this guy's Vigilance. I think I'm willing to trade the Mascot. I could be wrong. He's trying to play the late game here with this stuff, so I mean, now we get to flashback Tone Blast and we don't even need to copy it. Right, we could just kill his guy and then attack for a bunch. That seems really good. Oh yeah, and our guy gets double strike. So I think he just goes to 1 HP, yeah. Can't play the late game when you're getting pressured. It doesn't work like that. He has 7 other cards at hand. Removal, okay. Removal again, okay. 3rd removal? 3 removal spells. That's crazy. Oh, and we draw haste here. Oh, yeah. right. That's right. And that's Plat 3, baby. Finally breaking up. Let's go. Let's keep it growing. Keep it going. Okay. We have 3 lands, 1 drop, 2 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. So now we're kind of in that weird spot where the tap lands are kind of messing with us because we can't really play the Interceptor and play a 2 drop on turn 2. But I guess the question is it worth to play the Interceptor first and then do nothing on turn 2? I don't think so. I think we should just play our tap land. Okay, we draw a 4 drop. We'll play one of our 2 drops. I like starting with the Fire Dancer. We keep seeing Aziza in our opening hand, and she's been great both games. Blue-red. And he's got, ooh, that's one of the better cards in the set. But Dismember's pretty good as well. So let's attack for 2. Let's play our Aziza, play our tap land. And if he doesn't kill something this turn, we can go, like if he plays a creature, which I doubt he's going to do that, but we can go Interceptor and double Dismember, which would be disgusting. Yeah, he just kills our guy. Classic. Alright, here we just have to Dismember, I think. Pay the 4. Pump our Fire Dancer. Play our Interceptor. Attack for 3. We missed our land drop. They do not miss their land drop. 2/2 lifelink. Okay, we did hit the land. Are we trading off our Fire Dancer for the lifelinker? Yeah, probably. And then normally I like to start with Tackle Artist. I feel like he has more removal. I think I'm just going to play the Page. Yep, Vibrant Outburst. That would have killed the Artist, and I think we'd rather the Artist live. Now he can flashback Tone Blast to kill the Interceptor if he wants. Ooh, he plays a really broken card in the Stallion, which next turn, yeah, he's just gonna destroy us next turn. Sick. It's unfortunate. I mean, attack, player, tackle artist. We pretty much lose now. These are some of the best rares in Red Blue, the Stallion and the Molten Core Maestro. Now he just kills our guy, hits us for 7/9, we go to 1, yeah, and they still, we lose. There's nothing we can do. Yep, when you have 2 of the best rares in your colors and every single one of your other card is removal, you're gonna win. There was nothing we could have done differently in that game to change the outcome of that. Alright, nice hand, 3 lands, Interceptor, Soloist, and now we can play our tap land on turn 3 this time, so we could still go 1 drop, 2 drop. Scorn Mage is pretty good. Would like to kill it, but I think we can wait a turn and get the Soloist in play. I doubt he'll put a counter on it, and if he does, Tone Blast still kills it, so. Oh, there's another card we want to kill in the Administrator. That might be better to kill, because it's the same thing as a Scorn Mage, but it has that other ability of being able to put the counters. So, yeah, let's just kill the Administrator. Let's attack for 2. Player tap land. It's like the very similar hand as the last game. Mascot, shirt. Now let's get the tackle artist going. Yep, he kills it. Classic. Our 1/3 holds off his guys pretty well, which is nice. And then here, I think I just want to flash back the Tone Blast on the Scorn Mage while we can. Nice, worked. And also get to deal 3 with the Soloist. The Soloist is putting in good work here. Cost of Brilliance, nice little 2-for-1. Gets a Surveil as well. Gets rid of a Dissection Practice. Doesn't attack. Well, here I think we go Page. And then we'll +1/0 and flying on the Interceptor. Yeah, sure. Deal 1. Attack for 2. Player tap land. Kills the page, sure. We already got our value out of it. Now we're going to play the other half of our Interceptor to tap his guy. Deal 1, draw a card. And we do a bunch of lands, but we'll play the Relic Sloth. Go to combat. He's black-white, so we can get back creatures, so we'll just get rid of the Administrator. Attack for 2 and play another tap land. Could upkeep Surveil, technically. But I think I'll just wait till the end step. Looks like he has a spell he wants that's giving him priority. So I don't think I'll attack for that reason. The Relic Sloth is pretty good against the Grave Researcher, so yeah, you don't have enough mana for that. We could put an upkeep stop now. We have more than enough mana to cast most of our cards. Right, and to turn in Surveil. Get rid of a Plains. Upkeep will Surveil. A Lorecaster, of course. That's one of the cards we can't cast. We don't have any instants and sorceries now, but that card's gonna be good. Guarantee, I think. Play the land. Exile. Start exiling removal, I guess. Surveilling a bunch of lands away, so he should be drawing spells. Killian's Confidence with the Mascot, that's the combo. The game is starting to slip away from us. We just need probably one of our removal spells, and we're in this game. No blocks. Cast a confidence, draw a card, surveil, keep on top, play a broken rare. Yeah. Surveil away a land. Draw something that doesn't really do anything yet. We do get to exile the other half of this card, which is nice. Guess it makes it less broken. I think we keep holding back. Now that we drew Aziza, any spell and he just gets absolutely destroyed. We've seen 11 of our lands, so we have 6 lands left in our deck. Alright, nice. Doesn't do anything. We'll surveil again. Surveil away a land. Draw a Rubble Rouser when we don't have when we have Lorecaster in hand. I think we have to ditch the Lorecaster. We still get to replace it with the card, and the ping every turn will actually let us kill this guy, so. Alright, would have much rather to just get rid of that instead. Alright, well, we get to exile his Killian's Confidence, which is nice. He gets a double surveil here. That's how much mana, but we both have. At least we're at 15. He is at 5. We've seen only one of our Tone Blasts. So we have another Tone Blast, a Dismember, a Stand Up for Yourself. We have a bunch of stuff. Okay. A rare, but it's not the best rare here. We will surveil again. Get rid of the mountain again. I mean, hey, at least we're getting rid of the lands. And there's Together as one. Nice. I think I'm going to keep the Fire Dancer in my hand in case he has Ascend into Pest at some point. And then we'll just cast Together as one next turn and the game will probably be over. Get rid of his creature. And then pass a turn. We have red, white, blue, green, so he's just dead to the Together as one on our turn. Really hoping he doesn't draw the like white-black card that Thought seizes. And he drew exactly the card I just said out loud. Cool. Really fun. And we had to discard our Lorecaster earlier to get to this point, so. Oh my god, I hate this game so much. So dumb. Yep, we take 4. Surveil again. Okay, it's a good card. We can double it, which is nice. Essentially, you can kill off the 2 tokens for free if we'd like. Guess we'll play the Fire Dancer first. So we could tap it for the copy here. We could wait till his turn, or I guess we could attack for 4 first and then blow up like a block with it. That seems pretty good. Alright, we'll tap this guy, this guy, this guy. Hit the other token. Hit that token. Nice, we hit 2 cards we can play this turn. He has Last Gasp as his final card. Alright, so we gain 1 life. He gets to kill our guy. But now we get to go Spirit Mascot, Interceptor, ping him 1 on the end step. He surveils to the top. We take 4. We ping into turn. We will start with the Rejoinder, tapping Mascot, I guess. We will not copy this, and I think we just attack with all our guys. Except for the Rubble Rouser, which can now kill him at instant speed. He takes it. Alright, we win. We win. Thank God. I like winning. Alright. 4 lands, 3 2-drops. Wish we had probably 1 less land, but we'll still keep. We're on the draw. Not great. We draw a 5th land. At least it's a tap land that we can play first. Guess we'll just play the Living History first. Next turn I might just Interceptor and play the other half, and then we could go Aziza plus Tone Blast in the same turn. Now that we drew second Tone Blast, I could just Interceptor and Tone Blast the Poet. I don't hate that. And then we could do that play that we just said next turn. Okay. Definitely want to kill this Abigail. I'm assuming he just puts a counter on it with the Have a Bite. Yep. So take 3. But now we get to go Aziza, Tone Blast, tap our 3 guys, Tone Blast again, kill off the Abigail. Pretty good, pretty good. Now I might kill the Aziza just because we have 4 lands and 2 Tone Blasts, so we'll be able to start copying them. If he doesn't have removal, He's in a tough spot. He attacks for 3. He takes 40 years on his turn. And he finally plays an Ink Mage after 6,238 seconds of thinking. So we could Tome Blast to kill the Ink Mage, copy it. But I think I'm just gonna get this Tackle Artist in play. Okay, our opponent plays a broken card. We get a flyer, but he gets swords. And he swords the Tackle Artist. Alright, at least we gained 4 life. If he attacks with both, we'll just trade with that one guy. Alright, he doesn't. Alright, I think... I mean, I could copy Rejoinder. That seems pretty nice. I mean, I could also just copy Seize the Spoils. That also seems pretty sick. I think which we will. Draw 4 cards, get 2 treasures. Yeah, that was nasty. And then now, I guess we just play the Rubble Rouser. Get rid of this land. And yeah, we'll just pass the turn. That was pretty nice. I guess we could have played the Fire Dancer with the treasure. That might have been worth it. Okay, he has his own Interceptor, and then a Stirring Onomancer for 5. Yeah, so that's pretty much guaranteed to get either 2 for 1 or removal, or his best creature. We'll see what he ditches. He has 6 lands in play, 1 in the yard, so I'm gonna guess 2 of these 5 cards are lands. 2 are creatures, 1's a spell. Just YOLO guess, just to see if we get guess right. Alright, let's see. 1 land goes to the yard and 3 creatures. Alright, so we were definitely wrong. We probably just kept spell then. Oh man. Attacks with all. We'll trade with the 3/2 and just block a 3/3. We could double block a 3/3, I guess. But then we take more damage. I think we'll just do this. Dismember was a crazy good draw here with Aziza. And we have the treasure now to not pay any life, which... So let's see, we have 3, 6, we have 8 mana, and we have 9 with the Rubble Rouser. If we dismember, copy it, and pay only 1 mana, then we have 8 mana left. We could play Lorecaster and Fire Dancer. We would lose 4 life, but we would get 2 creatures into play. I mean, that seems pretty nice. Right? Just 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go 6. Yeah. Alright, I mean, that's just kind of too broken not to do that, right? So we'll go kill the Onomancer. We will tap our guys. We'll also kill the Emeritus of... I guess we'll just kill the Vigilance guy. And then we'll play a Expressive Fire Dancer. And then we'll play a Zealous Lorecaster. Exile land. Deal you 1. And then do we get back Dismember? We are at 11. But yeah, I think we just get back Dismember. Okay, that was pretty disgusting. Killed 2 guys off and put 2 guys into play. And dealt him 1 damage. Alternatively, that's actually pretty good here. We could have held up Dismember and just played Fire Dancer, Lorecaster back like Seize the Spoils. And now we go to 7, and the Dismember would put us down to 2. No, 3. Which is kind of scary. Could start flashing back Tome Blasts. Which I don't hate. 5, we have 2 mana up, so we still technically have the Dismember up. Could just kill off, like, the Interceptor, I guess. We don't have to kill off the 3/3s. And this would stop him from drawing a card. And then we don't have to copy it. Looks like he has a spell for 1 mana. Decline to copy. This is his last card, Indestructible. +2/+2 first strike. Okay. That does a good job now of blocking. I guess then we'll just attack with the flyer. Give it +2. We'll pass. Yep, that resolves. Land, yep. Do we put ourselves to 3 life to kill a guy? Or do we hold on? I mean, we can kill 2 guys, right? Killing 2 guys is pretty sick. And we still have the Suspend Aggression, I guess. And Tome Blast. Yeah, I think we go for the Dismember then. Being at 3 life means we still don't die to the cost of Brilliance. Now we untap. We could just Rejoinder his guy. Tap it. Draw land. 36. If we flash back Tome Blast, this becomes A 4/4 double strike. That's 8 plus 4 is 12. 13, 14. Yeah, it's omega lethal. Alright. Looks like we got him. Big damage. Big, big, big. Big man. Big man. Big man. Something pants okay. Uh, uh. Dude, another nice hand. I mean, when you have 2 interceptors in your deck, it's just your hands are always just nice. Card's just so good. Too bad we can't play it on turn 1. Hello, Bubsy Callahan. How art thou? Red White Mirror. He has Tone Blast for our guy on Forge. Pursue the Pass is an interesting draw. I think we do it. I think we ditched this mountain. Alright. That could screw us if we don't draw another land. His own living history, sure. Alright, we drew the land nice, so I think we'll just play the Relic Sloth and get rid of his Tone Blast while we can. Even if he kills our Sloth, it kind of got value. It's also not the easiest thing to kill. And he plays the best card in the set, Arc of Hunger. Oh, it's so boring of a card, dude. I'm just thinking right now, do I just concede before I have to play out the rest of this stupid game? Guess not. I guess we play a few turns. Play out double 2-drop. Don't exile anything because I guess we could do our own graveyard to pump our guy. Sure. Attack for 6, gain 6. He mills removal spell that kills our sloth. Drain us for 1 damage. Gain a life. Best possible. 1 mana removal spell for our soloist. Cool. He attacks. We just take it. Lose the game. Having a lot of fun right now. I will cast 2 creatures, I guess. Attack for 2. Mill a 4-drop creature. Play it. Gain a life. Anyone else having fun watching this game that was unlosable to play 1 card, win the game? No skill involved? Anyone ever play against Pack Rat? This feels like Pack Rat. It's literally just Pack Rat. Play it, win. No matter what. No interaction. Right, I guess I play Stand Up For Yourself. I kill the 4/4. I'll play Rejoinder, tap the 4/3. Play a tap land. Attack for 6. Put him to 9. Tap Arc of Hunger. Hit a playable spell. Play it. Gain a life. Deal damage. Guarantee triggers living history every turn. And suddenly I'm losing the race despite being at 1,000,000 health before all this happened. What? Who would have guessed that this was a possibility? Play Tackle Artist. Get a treasure. Put a counter. Do I hold on to the flying to do it on the Tackle Artist? He's just going to kill it next turn with his other card, so guess not. We'll pump up our glass right, I guess. Put another counter. Attack for 6, but then he kills this. I could chump. Then what happens if I chump? If he goes to 4, he can go up to 5. Guess I could just bring this back from the. It's a sorcery though. Alright, I'll tackle both. Alright. Hold the land for the Pursue the Past, I guess. Get it back. Put a counter. Deal damage. Then activate Arc of Hunger. Nice sequencing. You just missed out on a free counter on your guy. Okay, now we'll Pursue the Past. Put a counter, ditch this land. Play land. Do we Interceptor tap a guy? Certainly could. Sure, I guess. Or we could use it to untap a guy. It's probably better to just tap this guy. What happens if we attack with all? So we had a card leave the graveyard. We can make Tackle Artist into a 10 power trampler. If we attack with all, he could chump 3/3. Chump that guy. 10 minus 4 is 6. Plus 3 is 9. Lethal. Let's say he. Yeah, I think it's lethal. Sure. Plus 2. You do the math, buddy. I'm not. Did we beat Arca Hunger? For all the enjoyers out there, did we beat it? He says good game. Yes! Oh. Oh my god. We beat Arca Hunger. I'm in heaven right now. God is looking down on me with praise, saying, "You deserve it. You've had a long, hard battle against Arc of Hunger. Finally." Oh, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy this for a nice 10 seconds, and I'm leaving this in the video. I don't give a shit. Oh, oh my god. All right. Wow. I don't care if we lose the draft. I really don't. As long as we beat Arc Hunger. Alright. We keep the hand. 2 lands. 3 castables. We hit our white mana. Looking nice. He's got a nice little curve here. think we just Tome Blast this Spear mascot now. Rouser, yeah, that's a good one. Doesn't discard any of his cards, are you kidding me? that can't be good. We drew a 3-drop, so I guess we'll play. I didn't even know this guy was in the deck. We haven't drawn him yet. Hopefully we draw land next turn. Alright, so he rejoins. Gets in for 2. He misses his land drop, but so do we. Unfortunate. Guess we just attack for 3 Vig and play out the Soloist. We could have held up Suspend Aggression, but yeah, now he has a Relic Sloth to get rid of our Tome Blast, but we'll just stand up for yourself, I think. Yeah. Kill it. Trigger, trigger. Then we get to attack for 4, which is nice as well. Alright, the Debater's looking nice. He jumps, okay. Alright, we just need to hit land drops, and I think we'll win. He doesn't exile anything with the Rouser to deal damage, despite having 3 things. He's looking at his graveyard, so maybe Helping Hand, or... Okay, the Primary Research. Gets rid of the Sloth, yeah, it makes sense. Seize the Spoils. Is that better or worse? It's probably better than Rubble Rouser. So we get a treasure for the Together as one. But I think I'm going to discard the Living History if I discard any card here. So yeah, I think we'll just cast Seize the Spoils, get rid of the Living History. We want to hit these land drops. Ooh, we hit one of our multicolor ones, which is nice. And then we get to attack for 3. And then next turn we can cast Together as one for 4, which is super dope. Plays another mascot. And then there's the Helping Hand. Do we trade with the mascot if he lets us? I guess not, because Rebel Rouser can exile at instant speed. I guess we get double block though. He doesn't attack. That's gotta be wrong. Alright. Land. I mean, if he exiles instant speed, we still deal 4 here, right? So let's just cast it together as one. We'll draw 4. We'll kill off. I mean, we could kill off the Rouser, I guess. That might be a low-key better choice. Or we could go face. We deal 4, he goes to 8. This deals 3, he goes to 5. Now let's just kill off the Rouser. Guess like Monstrous Rage could save it. So maybe we're supposed to kill off Mascot because of that. he's just gonna braid our 3/3. Yeah, now he's gonna have some pretty disgusting attacks. Probably should have killed the mascot. You do get to draw 4. So we have to discard a card, but that's fine. No attacks. Discard the tap land. Definitely have to suspend aggression, one of the mascots here. So that's going to cost 3 mana. Maybe we glass right. Quill Blade's pretty good too. We could tap our guy. Oh, are we just dead? Taps our guy. He pumps. That's 10. That's 15 damage. We go to 3. Yikes. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Academic. Could give it lifelink. Land, so this is 6 mana. I think it's glass, right? Could play a 4-drop, I guess, with the mana. Worried about removal, though. We probably lose regardless, but... There's a soloist. Or there's killing the soloist. So if we exile this guy, block, we still take lethal. But I kind of have to do this. Maybe we'll hit something we could play, which I don't think there is something we could play. Yeah, we're just dead. No matter what, we were dead there. Yeah, I guess we should have just killed the mascot. Then we could have suspended aggression the other mascot, and then we would have taken some damage off the rubble rouser, and he would have drawn some extra cards. But should have listened to our instinct instead of overthinking it. Oh, we're playing against a bronze. You know what that means? His deck's probably freaking insane. But we open up with 4 lands, triple rare. Could be insane as well. Another 2-drop. Throw it on the list of 2-drops. Okay, I'd rather trade with the Fire Dancer. Yep. What did I say? Deck's insane. He just immediately plays a Planeswalker. Hooray. Hooray, Planeswalker. Guess I could play a flying haste creature. And then play an interceptor. Is he Demir? Legendary Demir gamer, though? He's bronze, but he has the Bargler? It's pretty surprising. He's got a plus again, yeah. Well, we could do some things here. So we could like suspend aggression, the Bane Maker, which pumps our Fire Dancer, and attack Ra with both. And then he has to chump and still takes 2. Sure, I guess we'll do that. Oh, nice. And then we draw an Interceptor that we can cast. Alright, chumps. Takes 2. And then we'll just play the Interceptor. Okay. Can obviously recast a Burag. Yep, he's a Demir gamer. Then he kills off our flyer. Okay. Well, now we can kill Ra, which is nice because we could tap his thing. So we'll start there. Tap your guy. Draw. And then we will attack Ra for 3, attack you for 1. And then we could seize the spoils here, or we could just get Aziza in play. I think I like just getting Aziza in play. Play our tap land. Deduce. I respect the Demir gamers though. As much as I didn't like having to play against the Planeswalker, it's not like the most broken Planeswalker anyway. Alright. I think we're just gonna go 4-drop, 2-drop here. Do we care about exiling things? Probably. So let's play it first. Guess we could exile our own card to get a +2 here. It's probably worth it. Just get rid of the Interceptor. Attack with both, pump the Interceptor. Transit 1 takes 3, okay. Land, crack the clue. Play another Bane Maker. Alright. Well, we could get to double seize the spoils this turn, which we will do. And I think we'll tap everything but the 2/2. Yeah, he just concedes. Nice. Beat the Planeswalker. Get another chip in Plat 3. Alright, we're 6-2. Final boss. Can we 7-win on the channel since for the first time since the 3rd draft? Jeez. Should I have like special music or something for the final boss? Or like a prompt, like if we ever get into this position, it just goes like final boss. Oh, I put like Final Fantasy music and get copyrighted or something. Like that sounds kind of sick. I'm thinking Final Fantasy X because I just love that game so much. A little battle music from that. Oh, bro, I wish copyright didn't exist. It would just be elite. Or we draw planes, it's like perfect draw we got. So we have 3 lands, double Tone Blast, 3-drop, double 4-drop. Pretty nice opener. For once we don't have a 2-drop creature, but we have Tone Blast, so we'll kill his Barag Bane Maker. If we draw another land, I'm willing to just Rubble Rouse a land away. We did. Perfecto. Let's get rid of the plane. Yeah, the planes, I guess. Sure. Looks like he has removal of some sort, but maybe he doesn't kill Rebel Rouser. If it's stand up for yourself, it doesn't. Last Gasp doesn't. Repel Calamity would. Bitter Triumph would. All right. Only have discarding the plains over the mountain made it so we can't cast 2 spells this turn. We didn't have the interceptor in our hand, but it was good to think about, like the fact that the Rebel Rouser adds red. We probably should have ditched the mountain. Guess we'll just play the page. It should eat whatever removal he has. And then I think I'll just attack for 1 over tapping. Might as well keep the cards in our graveyard for later and get the same damage in. Alright, he does nothing with 3 mana again. I don't know what he's got. Render speechless with no value on the counters, but I do have 4 spells in hand. He takes a Relic Sloth, sure. Don't have much of a good play here. I could play the Interceptor. I could just hold up Suspend Aggression. I think I play the Interceptor. Just attack for 4. Makes him playing a creature pretty bad, so we just tap it down. Yeah, there's a Stirring Onomancer, which we will tap. I guess we get to play Soloist first. That's pretty sweet. No land, but we're chilling. Attack for 5. Got a nice set of spells here. Killian's Confidence to cycle, sure. Shouldn't have played his land first if he was going to cycle. Give it Vigilance. Yeah, that's good. Doesn't get back the Confidence, but holds up 2 mana. Now our Dismember doesn't kill it, but that's fine. We have Suspend Aggression here, which looks pretty good. I think we'll just play that. Deal him 1 damage. Indestructible doesn't save his guy. He's going to have to tap out next turn to replay this. Then we just get to attack with our guys. Probably has a Johnny's Response. There it is. He still takes 3. He does get to draw another card off the Onomancer, but we've done our damage. Gotten the value. And if he Dig Site's inventory, we can Dismember in response. He only looks at 1 card, so I don't know why there's like a pause here. It should just, you have to pick one, and there's only 1, so it should just auto go to your hand, in my opinion. Alright, we'll just Dismember now for the mana efficiency. We don't have to respond to Dig Site inventory. And this plays around the black +1, but if he has +2/+2, he can keep his guy alive. Looks like he does. But he's at 4, right? So Academic plus Tone Blast does it. I don't even need to hit with the Academic. We'll just ping him for lethal. Let's go, baby. All right, another red-white 7 winner with a little converge splash because we can. Barely don't get into plat 2 because of the second loss, but that's fine. That was some good progress here. Always happy getting 7 wins. It's also a nice juice up on the account. Let's take one last. Whoops, I almost claimed. Let's take one last look at the deck. Great curve, right? I mean, look at all these 2 drops and 1 drops. Like, that is disgusting. Even Dismember is a 1 drop, right? So it's just a million cards that are really efficient. And also, a lot of them work well together, right? I mean, Interceptor is just good with early creatures. You can tap down. Here could trigger Fire Dancer, Soloist, and you can get an extra draw if you want off of Aziza. Aziza was absolutely amazing. We copied so many spells. Suspend Aggression was sick. Tone Blast, always good. Academics, good. The Soloist was super good. It dealt like a bajillion damage throughout all our games. Living History was nice as well. The +2/+0 came up on multiple occasions where it let us attack for extra damage. Seize the Spoils, Rubble Rouser. Honestly, the Debater was pretty solid. I think we lost the game we played it, but like it was still good. When you have a lot of targets, obviously Together as One was awesome every time we played it. It was definitely worth playing these lands. Even if it was our only Converge card, it's just the most powerful Converge card next to Snarl Song, so... Also, the art's kind of sick. I didn't even realize till now, but this art is dope. It's like humongous guy here, and all of the dudes are like killing it. Super dope. Anyway, this deck was nuts. It had a lot of rares. It had 3, if you count Dismember, 4. Together, just went 5 rares. Usually you should expect to get 7 wins when you have 5 rares and a good curve, and that's what this deck had. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.